Hi, I'm going to go ahead and discuss how to create a table on Desmos. So it's pretty simple, but you have to know what it's looking for. So go to the plus sign once you're on Desmos calculator or Desmos graphing. You can go up here and create a table by adding this plus sign. So once we have our table here, you can put any values here. That doesn't matter. I mean, you can increase the values. I like to have some negatives, some positives. So it depends on what you're looking for. You can increase this, decrease this by, however many you need to. Let's see, 0, down, 1, 2. I'll just do several. This is where it gets interesting. You cannot have this here. It has to be an equation that is just with an x and a constant. So what you're doing is this x here is going to tell you what to substitute in. So if my equation was y equals 3x plus 3, I couldn't put it in, but I can do 3x. Now I have to put a little 1 here and then plus 3. The reason why I have to put that 1 here is because I'm substituting these values. This is my x1 values that I'm substituting here, and then it graphs it for you. Now, please note that you can click on these and get your exact values, right? Sometimes if it's between the line, let's see, I'm trying to think of one that might be, like, let's do, I'm trying to think, plus 1/3, 1/3. Okay, so do you see how these get all really crazy? You cannot punch those into Alex. So you're going to have to take these values and change them to fractions. And there's a button on your key, or just make sure that you're looking for something that's more exact. Maybe that wasn't a great example, but just kind of be careful with those. You need exact values. Next, if I have an exponent, so let's say I have 1/4 and I need to substitute, I need a parentheses here, an exponent here. So I'm going to use the caret key, and I believe it's down here too. Let's see if I can get this to work. Dun, 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 dun. I would think it might be this one, but I think it's going to, yeah. But I don't want it to the second power. I don't want it to the second power, so I want to get rid of that. I'm going to delete that one, and it might be this one. Yep, there it is. And so what I'm going to do is put x, but I don't need just x. I need x1, because these are the values that you are substituting in. So this is x1, this has to be x1. So use this table. It's fantastic. Now, plugging it into Alex is a whole nother thing. So I'm going to get out of here and see if I can jump up with my Alex. Where is Alex? I know it's here somewhere. Alex. I want to get out of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. And let's jump into Alex. I'll bring it over in a second. So go to Alex. Come on, Kathy's Bureau. And it's coming. It's loading. Let's go to the assignment today. Okay, so we were doing 7-5 homework. So if I would preview this, All I'm doing here is taking that -2 here. So in my calculator, I'm going to have this in parentheses, caret key -2, and put it here. If it's a decimal, you need to learn how to use your fraction to decimal key. Here, this is exactly what I was talking about. I've got 4/5 and I need 5 points. So 4/5 to the x exponent. So I'm going to reduce this, go to my Desmos graphing calculator, move him over, and I'm going to make a table. And this needs to be 4/5. Oops. I need that always in parentheses. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to change it to x1. And then I need 5 values. So I'm going to use a couple negatives. I'm going to do 0, 1, 2. I need my glasses. Anyway, so when I go to graph these, -1, 1.25. So -1, 1.25. I wish this would jump back and forth super easily. This is the point that you would use. So you're going to go -1, 1.25 and hit plot. And it will plot those for you. And then you would do your next and your next and your next. So you can actually put decimals or fractions here when you're plotting on Alex. That's all I'm going to show you now. I hope that helped. The other thing is making sure you understand your fraction to decimal. And if I could get my overhead thing on to make that work as well, I would get to that. But maybe I'll just do that in a second video. Hope that helped.